friends, this is Emily with burlapkitchen.com, where I'm all about simplicity. Today we're going to be making something cute using a tile, some tissue paper, it has to be white tissue paper, some scissors, a paintbrush, some Mod Podge, and some crayons. So today Logan is actually going to step in and help me. He wanted to help with this craft. It is a kid's craft. So we are going to take this tissue paper and we're going to fold it here in a couple sections. Just like that. Now I'm going to lay my tile down and I am just going to trace it, and I'm going to cut out a bunch of tissue paper squares here all at one time. Now the reason that I'm doing this is just because when you're crafting with kids, I think it's just easier this way. That way if they accidentally rip their tissue paper or mess up their picture while you're crafting, then you can just go ahead and hand them another square quick. It is tissue paper, so it does rip easily sometimes. I guess it depends on the age of the kid that's doing this craft. If they're younger, like 3-ish, and they're, really rough on the crayons and stuff like that, it might rip. Logan is old enough that it's one tissue paper will last. But anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys that it's just an easy little quick tip there for you. Now, what he's going to do is he's just going to draw a picture, whatever picture his little heart desires, on the tissue paper. So he has been learning how to draw coffee mugs in art class, and that's what he chose to draw. So he's going to draw a couple of those, and we can't let his dad see this because this is actually what he's making his dad for a Christmas gift this year. So he's just going to go ahead and keep on coloring that, showing off his art skills. This is a super fun craft to do with the kids. I think last year, I want to say it was either last year or the year before, Logan made a bunch of these to hand out to teachers for teachers' gifts. They're so fun to make. They're very inexpensive, and I think they're a very memorable piece. They would make perfect gifts for, like I said, teachers, grandparents, neighbors, anyone close to you. So he's just finishing up drawing here. Now he's making one for me because I asked him to make me one because I don't have one. So he's making me one. He's drawing a couple flowers. He wrote my name on it. Okay, so now that we're done with that, now we're just going to take the Mod Podge and we are just going to pour, I like to work right out of the lid. We're just going to pour a little bit in the lid. Not only that, if he spills it, it takes away the chances of a spill, right? Working out of the lid like that. So he's just going to go ahead and paint the entire tile with the Mod Podge, and he's going to get the ends good, and then I'm going to help him center this, and then just sort of use your fingers to smooth it out. There's going to be a few wrinkles. It's not a big deal. It just means it's homemade. Now, I did hear that if you take saran wrap over your hand, it will rub the wrinkles out. I've never tried that. So definitely if you try that and it works, let me know. So now he wanted to do this one on his own. So we'll see how he does. So he's just going to go ahead and do the same thing. We're just going to go ahead and Mod Podge this. And now he's going to try his best there to line that up. But Mom has to come in for the save and smooth some of those wrinkles out. That looks pretty good. We're just going to keep smoothing them out, and then I'm going to add a little bit of Mod Podge anywhere that is sticking up or anything like that. If your tissue paper is not sticking right, just put a little more Mod Podge under there. So now he's using the heat gun to dry these. This is a low temperature heat gun. I have it on a very low setting. I even checked it on myself so he didn't burn himself. A blow dryer would work great for this. And now he's just going to paint another coat of Mod Podge over the top of these to seal them. And then he's going to let that dry. I suggest putting probably at least 2 to 3 coats on and letting it dry in between each coat. Because if you're going to set a drink on there, like a cup of coffee or something, you don't want it to lift up the picture. So now what we're going to do is we are just going to take some felt stickers and stick them to the back. We found these at Lowe's in with the furniture coasters, I believe they're called. So we're just sticking a few of those on the back so it doesn't scratch any surface. And another thing I wanted to note real quick, someone had said something about using dishwasher Mod Podge, so that might be a great option too. So that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed Logan's little craft here. For more great ideas just like this one, please follow burlapkitchen.com. Thank you.